Tradies begin destroying buildings. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of Heiser Says. Grab your stein of coffee because this is unfortunately the dark side of the construction apocalypse. This is tradies taking out their frustrations on projects, destroying parts of buildings and stealing things which have already been fitted into place. Now, what these guys are doing, you can't do. Once you go to a site, put in an air conditioner, put in some tiles, fix it to the building, it now becomes the property of the owner. Now, if the owner paid the builder and the builder didn't pay you, you can't take that out on the owner's property. You can't do it. It's bullshit. This is why, in some regards, you'd want to have a direct relationship with the owner or payment directly from there, but that doesn't really happen in these mass construction firms. And I know the terms you get from these builders are, well, they're bullshit, to be honest. I mean, what's the longest you've gotten? 45 days? 90 days? 120-day terms? Or what about good old paid when paid, which technically isn't allowed, but I suspect that still happens. So let's check out some of these posts that people have shared, just showing you how desperate and angry these people are. Because, well, you're making more trouble for yourself going out there and doing this than not. So I found these on Twitter. Someone shared them. They've collected them from Facebook. Hi, friends. Tradies started to remove stuff from my lockup stage. Today they took the front door, because front doors, they're not cheap. The air conditioning system, and they just realized now. So the tradies shouldn't be doing that, even if they haven't paid. The client's paid. If the person building the house, the owner, has paid for these elements to be put in there, they are entitled to them. So you can't go and take them out. This is why I feel sorry for the tradies whenever we hear about these buildings going under or these builders going under, because this is what happens. They lay out their money to buy these things to install in a project. I'm an architect. Worst I lose is time and rental expenses, those type of things. I mean, it stings when you don't get paid or when they drag out payment, but this is even worse. 12 days ago was the happiest day of our lives when we welcomed our first baby boy. We were meant to have handover on Thursday until the news broke through. Today, our house was completely vandalized, making everything extremely difficult to move forward. It's extremely heartbreaking to understand what we did to deserve this. So you can see some images here where they've gone through and just vandalized the house. Is that water on the floor there? So, oh look, they've ruined everything. Now, what would be worse, guys? Tradies going and doing that who haven't gotten paid? Taking it out on who? The company's destroyed. This isn't going to impact the directors of the building company that couldn't sort it out. This is going to impact the people who've been keeping you employed, although who've kind of screwed you over. So, and the problem is this is going to be even more of a disaster for these residential people. Now, I'm kind of hoping it's vandalism from idiots, from kids going around realizing these projects are all closed, but it seems a bit too convenient. I mean, there you go, all damaged. Here's another one. This is a different post. Hello, friends. I hope you got some sleep last night. Guys, please go to your build site today. Remove all signage with PD on it. Take it with you. Chain and padlock the gates. Secure the temporary fencing with thick cable ties. Talk to your neighbors. Make them aware of the situation and give them your contact details. Do regular drive-bys and ask family and friends nearby to do the same. The reports coming through of site thefts and vandalism is just heartbreaking and infuriating. Lock them up, guys. You can see here. Well, there you go. They're trying to lock it up because you got the bricks there. What's someone coming, a pissed off builder, or subby coming and taking the bricks back. There you go. You got the blend or the sand there as well. A disgruntled builder last night cited smashing windows 3 doors from my property. He was definitely in the wrong, but mental health is going to impact so many lives. So, I mean, there you go. Going through smashing all the windows. This is why you have site security. Why you film them. Because you can go the builder for this. You can go the subby who went and did this damage to your property. So they're out the money that they haven't been paid by the builder, and now they're committing a crime. So they can make matters worse. This is the problem. When you're really pissed off and angry and just want to lash out like that, you gotta go get drunk or go. Don't do this. You know, go with the missus somewhere. Go stay in a hotel. Just have sex all night. Forget about this shit because you don't want to make matters worse. That's the problem. And I mean, you'd think though, working with a big builder like PD, it'd be fine, wouldn't you? So these people are obviously at the edge. I mean, how many of them are struggling to make mortgage payments? So they're the posts, guys, that have been shared. Windows smashed, calls to lock up buildings, and houses vandalized. So let's have a bit of a chat about this one. As I said, you can't do this. Once you've installed it on the site, you can't go and bloody well damage it. If they have a camera, I mean, if I had a site now like that with PD, I'd be setting up a remote camera and recording it. So if anyone comes and does that, you try and get your money back. Try and get the damage from them. So these people are potentially not going to get paid. They're committing a crime, so they could get arrested. And then they could be legally liable for the damage that they've done. So they lose out because they're damaged. They didn't get paid. And then they lose out extra because they could potentially get a criminal record. And then again, because they're liable for the damage they caused. So I mean, it's easy to say, just don't go nuts. Go to the gym and work out. Get that anger out. I remember, when was I? This is funny, when I was really pissed off, there was one guy who owed me $15,000 and we went and confronted him at his bloody restaurant. The bastard couldn't speak any English in our meetings and suddenly could when we were there. And they just screwed me over. And I was so pissed. And we happened to be just driving past a Masters that was shutting down. And it was, $5 fill up a bag. I went nuts. I just spent $5 and I filled up bag after bag of all of this, just fixtures and fittings. I think I still have boxes of them somewhere here, like Hefele joinery handles, tons and tons of them to buy. I think I even sold some of them. I just went nuts. That's how I took out my frustrations on these people ripping me off. That was quite fortuitous. I think Rachel was a bit worried because everyone there was looking at the things. Should I buy that? Shouldn't, amateur shit when you go in there. $5 a bag. No, you get the bag and you just shovel everything into the bag. They wouldn't let me take the shells because I was thinking scrap metal. So yeah, you need to find another outlet for this stress because this is potentially, this is a crime. What you do in there is a crime. Sure, you're screwed over by the company, but don't make matters worse. Okay? And it's just money. You can earn it again. But it's going to be a lot harder to earn it again if you've got a criminal record, is it? Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Check out Heiser BIM and Heiser Does. And if you're a fan and enjoy our content, you can support us on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links, buy our Pocket Squares, or call us if you need an architect. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Heiser Says. Bye for now.